Hi everyone, welcome to this Fulfilling Life SG channel. I'm Jimmy, and this video is created for anyone who's trying to find ideas to how to lead a fulfilling life. Now, in one of my videos, I share about the idea of work-life balance being a flawed one. It's not exactly flawed, I just try and say that there's actually a better idea to think about life and about work. It's really the idea of work-life integration, which means that work is just a platform for you to uh, exemplify who you are as a person. Now, you may ask me, Jimmy, why is it so important about knowing who you are as a person? Now, to answer this question, let's play a game. All right. So I have here a presentation slide which I will share with you. Okay. So give me a while to present the slides. Okay. And yeah, this slide is really a simple experiment for you to tell me what you see. All right. So yeah, I will show you a series of mathematical equation. You tell me what do you see. All right. So yeah, without thinking too hard. Very quickly, what do you see? All right. Okay. You probably realize that among these four equations, the last equation is probably not correct. How is 1 plus 1 equals to 10? 1 plus 1 is supposed to be equals to 2. Yeah, it was purposely written this way so that you actually can pick out fault. But may I suggest that this 1 plus 1 is actually not wrong. All right, it's just that this 1 plus 1 is written in binary system. So it's so something we're so used to, the decimal system, which means you count with 10 fingers, decimal system, 3 times 3, 9 minus 2 is 7 is correct. And we are so used to the numeric system, base 10 system. All right. But when I show you 1 plus 1 equals to 1, 0, no, you just thrown off and you just be this equation is wrong and the answer is 2. All right, but in fact actually 1 plus 1 is in binary system is answer is 1, 0. Okay, which is actually 2. Okay, so what is my key message that I have for everyone of us now? That simple experiment is really to show to us that we have this tendency to what you call find fault. I guess that you have been taught very well in math, that if you make any mistake in mathematics, you will get the wrong answer, and that will result in you not scoring your A. As a result, for the need to do well in your studies, there's also a tendency for us to zoom in on what's wrong. Likewise, our ancestors will probably during the um caveman era will probably have to look out for danger. All right. And likewise, even in our modern days, we have to look out for danger. We have to find fault. So if not, some of these mistakes can be quite deadly. All right. Especially those work in the aviation sector. If you don't pick out any mistake on the aircraft, when people are doing the work, this can actually lead to a catastrophic failure. Okay, so when it comes to maintenance, it is or comes to life, there is a natural instinct in all of us that we tend to find out what's wrong and pick up mistake. Now, this itself is not wrong. But however, if you realize that we can actually apply in every part of our life, even finding fault with ourselves. Okay. And not just finding fault with ourselves, there will be always be people finding fault with you. All right, because it's just a natural instinct that we find and criticize, this is wrong, that's not what you do. We also face criticism for others, all right, and we even criticize ourselves. So it's very important for us to really have clarity as to who you are as a person. So may I suggest that one of the key things very important is that you really need to learn how to define and grow yourself as a person so that you can be the person that you can be proud of. Because people will always find fault with you, right? In workplace, people will always pick up a mistake. As an accountant, if you make a mistake, it's going to be a serious matter, all right? But when it comes to an individual, let's not forget that all of us are not perfect. And there's tendency, and there is always areas in which we are flawed. So it's very important to learn to accept ourselves. They say that, oh yes, this is a mistake I made, yeah, let's grow to be the person that I can be proud of, right? So you need to first define yourself because there are people who want to define who you are as an individual for you. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. No, you ought to be this, you ought to be that. But it's more important for you to set aside time to sell yourself that hey, this is the kind of person that I want to be, and this is the person I want to grow to be one day. Should I move on from this world? I can be proud of this individual, right? That is who you are. And when you learn to do that, all right, when you are clear of who you are as a person, or I call it being, all right, will help you and guide you in your doing. All right. There's a reason why we are called human being and not called human doing. But often, in a rush of life, we keep doing this, keep doing that. But we often didn't stop and think is that why is it that we are doing this thing? Is this really, really important to me as a person? Who am I? Am I the person who want to, keep rushing from point A to point B without realizing that, this is actually may not be necessarily be important for me as an individual. All right. So clarity of who you are as a person will help you define subsequently what are the things you ought to do, which means that I am reinforcing the idea of work-life integration that you must first understand yourself as an individual, that this is who I am, right? For example, myself, I'm a person who like to make a positive difference to the people around me. And my doing is creating this YouTube channel to share this idea. All right. So that's my doing. That's me as a person. As a result, this is what I do. Because who I am as a person, I decided, yeah, perhaps, for me to influence more people to love themselves for who they are, and to, to refresh their mind so that they can make a difference in their thinking and thereby making a difference in their life. I decided to take on the platform as an educator. All right. So that's my career, perhaps my calling. Okay. So that define my doing. Okay, I hope this sharing has helped you to realize that there's a tendency for us to find fault. No, psychologists mention this is the idea of negative bias. We have a tendency to pick fault. We have the tendency to find danger, which is actually important. I'm not saying it's not important, but it can work against you that this is your only habit that you are cultivated in finding in how you deal with the world. So may I suggest that take time to learn to define yourself, accept yourself, grow as an individual, so that you will eventually become the person that you will be proud of. Okay, with that, thank you so much for your kind intention. I hope you will learn to define yourself and thereby find a job, a platform, and even any sphere in your life that will exemplify yourself as a person who you can grow to be proud of. With that, thank you very much.